Guys, Holy back, and if you notice, it's not my regular thing, because this is a video made out of anger. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce you to Pokemon Go Rant. Now, don't get me wrong, Pokemon Go is an amazing game, and I have a lot of fun playing it. When I can play it is the problem. There are so many problems. First, this is what the tracking used to be, you know, you'd be able to, if there were 0 steps, you could find it, and if there was 2 steps, it was close by. It was basically a way to track them. But what did Niantic decide? Oh, no, we're not going to do that. Let's just get rid of that completely. And instead, let's just tell them it's a glitch, and just put everything, nothing gone. First, they said there was only 3 steps, but then they just took everything away, so that you couldn't track Pokemon, and even other sites that tried to let you, Pokevision, they shut them down too. But oh, Niantic, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know, everyone's complaining about not being able to tracking. Oh, they had the best idea. Put friggin' grass in the background. It doesn't do anything, it just looks nice, but that's it. Seriously, what are you thinking, Niantic? Still, what's even worse is when I see this screen. Because that means that I can't play the game. I can only load my game from Wi-Fi, not data. So when I try to load from data, this happens, and I'm stuck here, and I can't play. And, not to mention that when this stupid little thing, right there in the corner, goes around and around and around and around non-stop, I have to close my app. And it does it a lot. And oh, remember, what happens when I have to close my app? Oh yeah, that's right, I can't play the friggin' game. Come on, Niantic. These are bugs you need to address. I messaged you about this over a week ago, and I still have no response. Show us you care. Look at this. They even said there's a new bug affecting throw accuracy and increases the Pokemon chance to escape. Well, you know what? When a 10 CP Pidgey breaks out after one shake 5 times and escapes, I don't think it's a bug. I think you're using it to make people buy Pokeballs. Again, why? The game was perfect, almost perfect before, and now we have people losing Pokemon that just because they're low CP, I can catch big things fine with like 1 Pokeball, but a lot more still run away more frequently. And it's really getting on my nerves. You know what else is a big problem though, Niantic? It must be nice to, you know, be able to see this, open up the app and see this. Oh, Holy, that's nice. Oh, you get to open your app, you get to see all these amazing Pokemon pop up, right? Yeah, it's really good. No, it's not amazing. You know why? Because I wish I could see that. Instead, you know what, I get to see this. And this. And this. And also this. And that's just from my girlfriend's house. At my house, you wouldn't even see a goddamn Pidgey there. Don't get me wrong, my top 12, are still really, really powerful. But I gotta drive 40 minutes to get that. I shouldn't have to drive over 40 minutes. And another problem I find is the gyms. Because you can just slip a Pokemon right in even after it's beaten. I sat there and watched 5 4 to 7 year olds try to take a gym, and every time they're about to, this guy named Godmesh kept putting his Pokemon there. Now, Godmesh, you're a complete asshole, and I really, really hope you know that. But Niantic, just seriously, you had a really, really good thing going, and you still do. The app's amazing. Everyone's having fun with it. People are going outside. They're actually, you know, doing things, meeting people, and it's good for everybody. But you keep ruining it more and more and more and more, and every time you do, it just messes up. I'm gonna go over a few things, if you're listening to this, what I think you should do that should help, so listen carefully. First, number 1, put a tracking system in that we can actually use, and if you're not smart enough to do this to yourself, let someone else do it, and don't shut them down for actually trying to help other players. Number 2. Respond when people ask you questions. If they're having bugs they need to play the game, fix it. Number 3. Don't say, air quote, bugs are in the game and you're just actually doing things to make more money. Simply put the game the way it was so people can have fun. Money isn't everything. Think more about the fans. Number 4. Fix all the glitches that you actually have there instead of making new ones yourselves. Because the game's pretty much almost unplayable with the glitches in it. Number 5. Make it so people who live in a small town like this, who barely get to go anywhere, actually have the same amount of odds of having some place like this. Because if you haven't noticed about the game, Pokemon appear in rural areas, not cities. Number 6. Make it so the gyms can have a time limit before someone can put something in there, so some a-hole like Godmesh can't snipe a Pokemon in there. Seriously, it's not that hard to make a good game. You had it going, and you're ruining it. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm a bit on a warpath. I kinda hate how every time I leave with 50 Pokeballs to go catch some, I come back with 4. And that's still collecting them at, like, 3 Pokestops overlapping each other. Like, seriously, Niantic. You're gonna make all these fans, and even potential new fans, hate everything because you're so greedy. But if you like the video, just a sub and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.